Welcome back to Asinine Radio, a weekly podcast where we talk about music, and, well, that's pretty much it. So, let's go!
This is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into our Fearless Beer Review. We get into the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to, and Jeff's record store, Desert Grooves records out in Arizona. Pod Talking's hard tonight. It's been a while. After that, we get into some new music and other happenings in the music world. And if you didn't already know, my name is Tyler, and way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff.
Ow.
And while you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. Please go do that. And all the social media is at Asinine Radio. So let's just jump right into the Fearless Beer Review. What do you got today, Jeff? Go.
I don't have anything exciting. I haven't gone anywhere. And like Thanksgiving happened, so all the exciting beer that I did have, I ended up just giving away to people that were here. So I don't have anything exciting. I have plain old people. Ultra and lime, baby. I'm kicking it old school. Kicking it old school.
With the lime, you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's gross. So I have Lagunitas brewing beer called A Little Something Something, a smooth and silky wheat IPA. I know you've had this before. I've had this before, but it's been a very, very long time. This is 52 IBU, 7.5 ABV, and I've had this one a lot. Lagunitas puts out good beer generally, and down to try this one again. This is the little bit more powerful IPA of theirs, and I don't know, man. I'm down to start drinking. Get this pod going.
Something. Sure. I'm ready.
Here we go.
I poured mine. Here we go. I'm ready. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there, buddy. Oh yeah, there, buddy.
All right. So let's talk about our beers and then rate our beers based off of our world famous 3-point rating system, where 3 is a perfect beer, 2 is a good beer you're going to continue to drink, 1 is a bad beer but give it a shot, and 0 is a drain pour. So what do you give your Michelob Ultra Prickly Pear?
Nope. It's just regular, but it has lime. It's just an Ultra with lime.
Oh, okay. Sorry. My bad.
Prickly Pear. That's okay. That's okay. It is your bad, but it's okay. You know, there's something to be said, like on a cold day with a cold beer. Just like everything's just so much colder, you know? I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I kind of dig it.
And it's pretty cold out in Arizona.
Cold beer and a hot. I mean, it's not that cold, but it's colder comparatively to where we're normally experiencing 120 degree weather.
Yeah.
But it's.
I've been.
Dude, this is good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's not great. This is 2 all day. This is like the perfect 2 if there ever was a 2.
Perfect 2 if there ever was a 2.
If there ever was a 2. This is it. Drink it again. I'll always buy it. It's always in the fridge. It's always cheap. And it's good. It's like it's an in-betweener. It's light. It's basically fucking water. Right?
It
like
really
it's
is.
the most
You're
watery
right.
of all, like the 4 light beers. It is
Of
the
all the
most
light
watery.
beers.
The most tasteless of all of the beers.
You're absolutely right. All you taste is lime. You just like the taste of lime.
Yeah. Yeah. If they could alcoholic lime, if they could do that, then I would just do that. So, you know.
All right. My little something. This is not good.
What?
I looked at the Best Buy date. It was September 15th of this year, so it's about 2.5 months, or a little over 2 months old, past the Best Buy date, and it's flat. It is flat as hell.
Where'd you buy it from?
Yeah, the liquor store down the street, and I buy a lot of shit from them. But yeah, no, this is. I know if this was a fresher beer or it wasn't expired essentially, it would be a lot better. But yeah, no, this is completely flat. It's watery as hell. I'm gonna pour this out because it's not good, and that's not a knock on the beer because the beer is normally good.
Well, you just poured it out, so I think that's a knock on the beer, there, dude.
Well, it's a flat beer. We've all had flat beer. It's not good. So yeah, man, this sucks. I was really looking forward to this too.
You get some carbonation in there.
Do what?
Just shake it up real hard.
The remainder of it?
Yeah.
Here, I'm doing that right now. All bubbles.
Yeah, don't do that. It's going to explode or something.
I mean, the can's already opened. I just have a can of it, like a 20-ounce can.
That was a waste.
Yeah, but it was like $3. Whatever.
Yeah, that's a waste of $3.
That's true because it's gonna be poured out after we're done with this pod. So yeah, normally I'd give this like a 2 out of 3, but tonight I'm gonna have to give this a 0 out of 3 because it is a drain pour. So
Tonight.
Has Raul ever left a review
dang,
for the
forgot.
Michelobs?
Let's see. Beer ad
Because he did leave
locates.
one. He did leave one for my little some. He left this back in September of 2013, and this is what he says about it. He says, "Hotter than Nina Agdal's Twitter feed. A little some seemed ripe for the occasion. This done sucker get Raul into trouble. 7.5%, but it does go down quicker than that. Get your mind out of the gutter, my minions." But yeah, this dang sucker is smoother than my baby mama after she gets waxed. Smooth, supple, more flavor than J-Lo chewing on bubblegum. Yep. There you go.
Supple.
Classic Raul.
Yep.
Classic Raul one.
He likes to end like his things with either one word or just like a small little phrase.
That's true, he does. A lot of times it is, yep.
He did leave one for me though. 3 out of for the Michelob Ultra. 3 out of 5 was the aggregate, but everything is a 3 all around. Overall 3, feel 3, taste 3, smell 3. He said, "Okay, what's in the sweet?" What does that mean? Okay, what's in the sweet, man? This is this is like there's a lot of spelling errors too. This is happening. It really is. Like people don't think that Dua Lipa chick is fine, but Raul would in a hot minute destroy it like a caterpillar tractor. And here I am drinking this Ultra and not exactly hating it. I'm gone. Dude, a lot of grammar errors, just like weird sentence fragments. Yeah, this is okay.
When did he write that one?
2021.
Oh, okay, fair. Wow, for a Michelob Ultra, that's new. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
What does
Yeah,
that
so I
even
looked up
mean?
Nina Agdal, the person that he referenced, hotter than Nina Agdal on Twitter. She's a Danish model, and she was a Sports Illustrated model. So yeah, I guess that's her claim to fame. And I looked her up. She's all right. She's pretty. I mean,
She's all right.
it's not that hot. Come on, man. But yeah. Anyway, whatever.
I'm trying to see
Let's check
when,
out our
like,
Twitter feed.
Raul's been doing this. His oldest review is 2012. It looks like his first review is Pliny.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like we've seen stuff prior to that, but maybe not.
Dude, his first review was 2012. It was Pliny, and then his next two is Pabst, PBR, and then Corona.
I love it.
Yeah.
True
This
Southern
guy.
California guy, too.
Dude, he gave
God
Corona
damn.
so low.
I mean, Corona is not a very good beer.
He gave Corona 1.5 out of 5.
That's fair. I mean, it really is. Out of all the Mexican beers,
That's funny.
that is, well, Tecate's worse, but really nothing's worse than a Corona Tecate. And even then, Mexican lagers aren't that great.
He's only given 2 5s. Exponential Hoppiness from Alpine Beer Company, and then Abner from Hills Farmstead Brewery. Both IPAs.
Wait.
Cuck.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Oh. There she is.
Wow, that was weird, man.
What was
It
it?
was like, did you hear a noise at all?
I did not.
No. Okay. So like, right before we started the podcast, I heard when we were potting, I heard something fell, and I went and looked, and it was like the water bottles had fell off of something, and I'm like, okay, well, I just moved shit around, whatever, they fell. And then just right now when I left, it sounded like metal fell, like almost like a propane tank. Like you get that ping, that hollow ping sound.
Yeah.
That's what it fucking sounded like, and I just searched the whole house and nothing fell.
Is Ruben home?
Yeah, he's right behind me, but he had no reaction. Or he kind of looked up, but then the cat was out in the living room, and she was just sitting there like nothing
It was probably
happened.
the stupid cat. It probably knocked
No,
shit
but there's
over.
nothing. But there's nothing out there to be knocked over. I looked. There's There's nothing.
Cats are sneaky, dude.
Dude, I just don't know what would have fallen. It sounded like a propane tank.
Oh, your door's locked? Or
Yeah, I lock the doors when I'm potting. I lock the doors when I'm potting.
Okay.
It's just kind of creepy, man.
Are you scared now? What if you got murdered
A
on
little bit.
on air?
Live on the pod.
Would I have to edit that and post it?
Yeah.
How would you Dropbox it? That'd be just a nightmare.
You'll have to get the computer. Yeah, you'll have to get the computer. Take it out of evidence. Police evidence.
Or I just asked a person who's murdering you to Dropbox it. Save it so we can post it. Yeah. That actually probably would like be it. I mean, that would probably make somebody famous, right? Like, has that been done?
Oh
before?
yeah, for sure.
It's gotta
No,
be
I
done
don't think so.
before.
Ready to continue?
Yeah, no, I'm not dead, so let's do it.
All right. So yeah, are we good with the Fearless Beer review?
Yes, sir.
All
You
right,
check the house again.
let's,
Do you want 5 minutes to like thoroughly check the house?
yeah,
Or
yeah.
like,
Let me check the house
okay,
again. I'm gonna
alright,
check
I'm
the
gonna stop
closets
it, I'll
and shit.
save it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
just
stop-
probably
yeah,
should do
okay.
that. That's a little weird.
Anyway, do we have anything else on the Fearless Beer review?
No, I do not.
No. Okay, so let's jump into the vinyl stuff we've been listening to, stuff we picked up, and about your record store, Desert Grooves Records. Huge shout out. So, what do you got today, Jeff? Go.
This is all stuff that I got from my record store, as per usual. The first one is more surf music, 'cause that's what we really want, right? Is more surf music. This
Exactly.
group called the Surf Raiders. Their first album's called Raiders of the Lost Surf.
That's so good.
They're a surf group from Azusa, California. This was released in '82, so it's kind of like the second wave of surf music here in the '80s. This is an OG copy, which is cool because it's on this like blue and white marbled that was made to like mimic and look like ocean waves, and it kind of does. It matches the aesthetics. And it's really cool. These guys did 3 albums within like 2 years, as was usual for surf groups.
Of course.
The singer of this group actually put out a book in the late 80s that details like surf music in the early 60s, but focuses on like the real surf shit and like the more obscure bands, like the instrumental stuff, really. I think it's called like Surf Guitars of the 60s or something like that. So I do want to buy that book and read it and add it to the list of 8 other books that I've read in my life. But yeah, I don't know. It's really cool. We actually also got we got all 3 of their records in at the same time from the same guy. This is their first record. The next 2 are test pressings. One of the test pressings is like handwritten.
Nice.
And it shows like the track listing. And one of the track listings, like they fucked up. So he crossed it out and had to rewrite it. So
Nice.
I think about just keeping that one because like I don't even know how to put a price on it because this is not like Dick Dale. This is the Surf Raiders. And unless you're really into surf and like surf music, you're never going to buy this. But having that test pressing is just fucking cool.
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
Test pressings are cool. I wish I had a test pressing in Green Naga High, but I don't. The next thing that I have is I got an OG Americana, The Offspring.
I know, that's crazy. You should just give that to me. I'll take that when I'm out there this week.
That's fine. I'll probably just trade it to you for like a stick of gum or something like that. Maybe like a half stick of gum.
I'll give you my copy. I'll give you my copy of Americana.
I didn't know you had a
Fair
copy. I didn't know you liked this album, to be honest. It was weird because we were digging through this guy's stuff, and you know it's all like Boston and Zeppelin and Pink Floyd, and then there was a Sealed Guttermouth, and then Americana.
So weird.
I was like, what the fuck? And then again after that, it was just fucking Queen and Bad Company, but there's just those 2 records. Like, what the hell? Why is this in here? Why did this guy have this? And not only was there one Sealed Guttermouth, there was 2 Sealed Guttermouths, which I eventually brought back to the store because I listened to it and before I opened it up, I was like, I really need to know if I want this or if I just like want this. And I didn't keep it.
Yeah.
I didn't keep it.
Yeah, and it's Terry Yakimoto, right?
Yeah. Terry Yakimoto.
That's definitely lower tier Guttermouth, like bottom 2.
It's still early. It's like their first/second record, and he's not full like nasally obnoxious. He only says bad words a handful of times. Doesn't really make fun of anybody. Has that song, "If I Lived Under the Sea, oh how great it would be if I could see. I could visit all the fish anytime I wish." So yeah, it's a good record. It's not great though. But anyway, Americana, OG. It's not worth like a ton, but it's just I thought it was great finding it in the wild. So
oh, that's great. That's awesome.
just another cool thing to add to my collection. You know what I mean? Lean and mean, you'll get there. Another thing that I picked up here is
my collection is way better than yours, and it's already
took you a minute there to get lean and mean, but that's all right. This other guy brought in. He had come into my store. He said, "Hey, do you guys sell mailers?" And I was like, "Well, like we have mailers. Do you just like do you want one?" He said, "No, I'll buy one." I said, "I don't know how to do this. Fucking take it. I don't care. What are you mailing?" He said, "Oh, I sold some high price records on eBay or on Discogs." I was like, "Oh, like what'd you sell?" He said, "Oh, I sold Weezer's like an original UK Weezer's first album." I said, well, hold on there, dude. I said, are you sure it's the UK one? Like, are you sure it's the first press? He's like, yeah, it's got the thin paper. It's okay, it's got the thin, because there's also like another early UK pressing of Weezer their first album, but you can see their legs, like all of their legs and their feet in the picture. So it's an elongated thing by them. But in the original one, it chops off at like the ankle, so you don't see their feet. And I asked him that. He said, "Yeah, dude, it's the real one." I said, "Do you have it?" He's like, "Yeah, it's in my car." I'm like, "Can you like go bring it in? That's my favorite band of all time." Like, if you're sending it off, I have to at least look at it. I have to at least touch it, feel it. And so he leaves, and Sloan was there. Sloan was there at the shop, friend of the pod, Sloan. And I was like, "Watch, dude, I'm gonna get this album." There's no fucking way this is leaving my store, not in my hands. So he comes back and like, it's sure as shit, it's the fucking original one, and like it's super damn clean, pretty much like near mint there, never been played. And I was like, "How much did the guy buy it for?" He's like, "Oh, he bought it for $250." And I said, "Okay, dude, like, I know this sounds fucked up and it's sad, but like," and I went into how much I love this record, how much I love this band, how much this is going to my house if I buy it. And I said, "It sounds fucked up, but like if I give you $250 cash, will you apologize to the guy? You can blame me if you want, and just say like another Weezer fan offered me cash and I need the cash, so therefore that's why I got it." And after some back and forth, and you could tell he felt bad. I was like, "I don't want to pressure you, man. Like, do what you want to do. I don't
want to pressure you, but I'm going to pressure you."
Exactly. That's what I said. I said, "I don't want to pressure you. You do what you want to do, but like, I really, really want this record. So like, the offer's on the table. You let me know." And he's like, I'll do that. So like, as I was saying that, he messaged the guy messaged right back. And he told him like it's going to somebody who's like really loves Weezer, and the guy's like, "I understand. I would do the same thing. I'm really bummed. That sucks, but I get it." So yeah, gave him $250. Got myself a Blue album.
And the guy made off with more money as well, because I mean, in the end he probably only made like $210.
Yeah.
After the Discogs fees and the mailer and all that kind of shit.
But he still needed the other mailer to mail the other record he mailed off, which he mailed something I didn't care about. But he's like, "Well, how much for the mailers?" Like, dude, just take the fucking mailer. I don't like right now. I don't care. We just made a $250 transaction. I'm not gonna nickel and dime you for a mailer, bro. Just take it.
Oh, I can't believe you have an OG.
Yeah,
an OG Blue.
And really, like the cheapest one you can buy online is like $3 something, and it's not nearly as nice as this one. So I probably could throw it up on like in our store for like $400 and just go down a little bit from there, but. No, this one's.
Why would you want to do that?
This
no,
one's staying here
lean
forever.
and mean, baby.
You get there. You'll get there. You'll get it one day. So I think this is the most expensive record that I've bought. Is $250. One record.
Okay, that beats me. That beats me.
I don't think even the box sets I bought. I don't think any box set exceeded. How much was the Autumn?
Oh, I take it back. The Mars Volta box set was.
Oh, that's right.
It was $560, I believe. Autumn, I think, was $250. I think it was about $250.
Wow.
God, that's just stupid money. Stupid fucking money.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I will take this $250 purchase over Autumn any day of the week. There's no way. Any day of the week.
I would too. If I came across an OG Blue, I'd give that up for the Autumn box set.
Just magical. Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy, man. I can't believe it.
It's astonishing how much cool stuff has already walked through in the past. I know, October, November.
3 months?
Yeah,
2 months. That's insane. The kind of shit that you've gotten already.
Yeah,
like all kind of genres too. It's not just like random Pink Floyd or something like that. You're getting like quality shit from all genres.
Yeah,
good stuff, man.
Good.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. And if you want to listen to any of the songs that we're talking about off these albums, there's a playlist in the episode description. So go check it out. Follow along, I guess, if you want. But yeah, no, okay, cool. So is that all you got?
Yeah, that's it.
The Blue?
Just those three there.
Yeah. Been a shorter week, kind of, but anyway, yeah, what I got this week, I went to White Rabbit Records in Fullerton. Don't go to many record shops anymore. Just don't have time. Too much stuff to take care. But I went there, hung out with Tracy, the guy who works at the shop all the time, and shot the shit. Picked up a couple records. One of them was the Descendants record, Milo Goes to College. Picked that one up, and then we started talking about, because he's a musician as well. He plays guitar and sings, and he's like, "Oh, do you know Tony Lombardo?" And I said, "Well, I don't know him," but he's like, "You know of him?" And I said, yeah. He's like, "Yeah, I'm friends. I've been friends with him for like 25 years or something. And we play music together, this and that." And he's kind of told me about this guy Tony before, and but he never said his last name. And then we got talking more. He's like, yeah, it's Tony Lombardo that we've talked about, and he's like, I'll play you some of the music that we've demoed, and he played it for me, and I'm like, why don't you just release this? He's like, no, man, it's not mixed, it's not mastered, nothing like that. I don't think Tony we don't want it to go out like that. It's like, dude, if you put this up, this shit, it's fucking solid punk music.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking great. And the fact that he's playing with Tony Lombardo, who played on the first two Descendants records, it's fucking, it's so awesome. It's fucking great. And it's irritating. I'm like, hey man, can I just like burn this CD? Like, I'll bring my old computer in and just burn this CD. It's like, no, I don't want it to get out online. I don't want Tony to find out. No.
These fucking these artists, just fucking do it, get it done. It's never gonna do if you don't do it right now.
I know. And I said, hey man, I have a podcast. I'll gladly play this music on the podcast and kind of spread the word. He's like, no, I can't do it. I can't. I don't have all the go ahead on that. I can't do it. I'm sorry. And we listened to like the whole demo. It was like 6 songs or something like that. It's like, yeah. And then here's us rehearsing in his living room like 15 years ago. And I listened to that. And I'm like, dude, this sounds, I mean, for just like a one mic in a living room, it sounded fucking great. It was so good. It was so annoying. It's just like you're sitting on this like fucking great punk music and it's just going to be lost in the sands of time. It was so frustrating.
I mean,
so
really,
frustrating.
yeah, it's going to be lost. I mean, that type of, like, now let's wait until like we can perfect it, and then it just never happens.
Mm-hmm.
So that's unfortunate.
And Tony's like 75, 76 years old. He's fucking old as hell. And I don't know. I'm not gonna go further into that, but it's just it sucks. It's never gonna see the light of day.
It sucks because like this is not just some fucking record store dude. You know what I mean? This is, dude, the guy playing the Descendants. Come on.
I know.
Don't be silly.
I know.
Come on.
It's great stuff.
Come on.
But anyway, yeah, Milo Goes to College. Check it out. I mean, Descendants are amazing, and this record is perfect. So, got that. And then another record. I just threw this one on here. It's not a new record I got, but it's the 20th anniversary of the record, and it's Korn. Their album, Take a Look in the Mirror, their 6th album from 2003. And it came out like a week ago, 20 years ago. And it's the last album with the original lineup of the band. They self-produced this one. Has Nas on one of the songs. It's definitely a different record. Probably one of their heaviest records, or the heaviest record up to this point. And I don't know. I can't believe it's been 20 years. I remember this record and the Blink record came out the same week. I think maybe a week apart. So it was like heaven for me, in fucking junior year of high school or whatever.
Heaven for me.
Damn, man, that was a great 2 weeks of music. The new Blink record, new Korn record. What a time to be alive 20 years ago, right? But yeah, I don't know. I know you hated the song. You weren't a big fan of this record the last time we did Korn, and you listened to all the records, but that's okay.
Yeah,
I'll get you there someday.
Yeah,
right?
I will say the song was what's the right word? Not good, I guess, is probably the best way I could say it.
There we go.
Uh-huh.
There we go. Yeah, I put the song breaks them off, the second song off the record. But anyway, I don't know. That's all I got. I got nothing really that great going on this week. Busy week because of Thanksgiving. So I don't know. But we got anything else?
No,
for the vinyls?
That's it. That's all.
All right. Well, nothing really crazy's happened this week. Normally this time of the year, nothing that special comes out, or there's not a lot of music news, except for Andre 3000 put out a new record. First new music since Idlewild from, I believe, 2006, when that Outkast record came out. And everybody was really excited, and then come to find out it's just him playing the flute for like an hour and 20 minutes. And did you listen to any of this record?
Dude, I keep forgetting. I really, really want to, just because like it's so divisive, and he's been saying all of these things, like he's too old to be rapping, and he doesn't feel like he has any connection to rapping, and it's like a lot of the older rapper guys are kind of like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? So I don't know what this is supposed to be, but I need to listen to it.
I think he's just being pretty pretentious.
Do you think this is like an artsy thing, or do you think he's like Kanye type of thing? This is like a long con? Do you think, I don't know.
No, I don't think it's a long con. I think he's being genuine. It's just not good. I listened to like 5 minutes of it, and I'm like, I'm not going to listen to an hour of it.
Is it really just him playing the flute?
Yeah, it's just really just Like, yeah, that's really all it is.
Are there beats?
But it's not just like a normal flute. It's just like there's like, I mean, like I said, I didn't listen to the whole record, but like apparently like he plays like different kinds of flutes. It's not just like a normal one. And then I didn't even get to the song. So D'Anthony Parks, the one of the drummers for the Mars Volta back in the day, he plays on one track, and I didn't even bother listening to that track. I just don't care. Do not care. But from what I gather, it's mostly just the flute. Like there's nothing else that's played. Like no rhythm section whatsoever. It's just the flutes. So
okay, I mean,
just whatever. Yeah, I just
right.
It's so dumb. It's so lame.
I mean, that's just like, that's beyond fucking stupid. If that's truly just a record full of flutes with no beats, with no other instrumentation, like, okay, that's dumb, but okay.
That's what it is, dude. All right. Well, I mean, that's all that's happened this week. I got nothing else. You got anything else?
I didn't even know he played the flute.
From what I was reading, like he's been playing the flute for like 20 years, and it's just like he just kind of like carries it around and shit. Like I guess he's like always pictured with his flute. Which
never noticed the flute. Okay, all right. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening. Stay tuned for the main episode. Get into a soundtrack. So that's it. That's all.
On to 2000.